There are a variety of nations in EU4 that would claim to be the most powerful, but none as powerful as well as the Polish Commonwealth, with its amazing unique Polish Hussars, by far the most powerful unique special unit in the game itself, and with the mission tree that has turned us into a true behemoth in just the first 50 years of the campaign. So now, due to popular demand, we're continuing this insane campaign, and we're gonna be crushing everybody around us, making Europe essentially our backyard, but not limiting ourselves to Europe, as we will also be expanding into the Asian and Middle East parts. I'm also making this save game available to all my patrons and channel members, so if you're interested in getting this and playing it out yourself, you'll find a link to my Patreon or to my channel membership in the description below. And if we get 5,000 likes on this particular video, we'll continue this campaign with the final bit that covers the 16 to 1700s, since this is actually shaping into one of the most insane runs I've ever had as the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Now, to catch everybody up with what's going on here, we are essentially most of Eastern Europe. The Muscovites are basically 1 or 2 wars away from being fully conquered by us. We already got the juicy Muscovite, the actual proper high development lands, and we wouldn't have any sort of a challenge with the Cossacks. We've crushed the Ottoman spirits and we've taken half of the Balkans back. We'll take the other half once our truce is over with them in 1520, and we do have Bohemia, Hungary as our initial 2 personal unions, with Astrakhan being a vassal, and I think there's somebody, oh yeah, the Byzantines also are a vassal. Now take note, guys, if you're interested to know how exactly we got to this particular part, you have links to the first part of this particular run in the description below. Our max manpower right now is 147, but we can improve that a lot. 101 total income, again, we can improve it quite a little bit. We've basically not been focusing too much on that. We've just been focusing on essentially expanding a little bit, so we have the realm needed to afterwards develop and become the powerhouse that we always wanted to be, right? All right, let's go ahead and attack those guys there. These are, in case you're wondering, Russian Streltsy regiments. That's alright. We got some of those bad boys as well in our ranks, and let's also attack what's left of the Great Horde, since a gem apparently is not helping them out. So I guess they got themselves into a bit of a jam over here. Hey. Because, you know, they didn't have a gem to join them, so they got into a jam. It makes sense, okay? I'm funny, damn it, I'm funny. Now you're probably wondering, how come, Ludi, you got 1,100 admin power? That is because of the Chadicus Maximus, Nicolaus Copernicus, who right now is 62 freaking years old, and he's only 6 ducats monthly for 5 admin points. That is a massive deal for us. It's actually helped us through this campaign insanely. It really has helped us out so much in this particular campaign, having that Chad Lord of a freaking advisor, which you get, of course, from your mission tree. The first war is going to be against the Muscovites in 2 years. We've essentially been at war up for the entire campaign, so we're taking it chill now. We're not attacking anybody with the exception of, oh shit, no, our leader died. Oh well, tough tomatoes. Anyway, we're not attacking anybody with the exception of the Great Horde here, since we want to get ready for a big war against Muscovy, and then another big war against Kazan, Ottomans, and then we are going to start expanding into the west a little bit too, as well as into the Swedish lands. Speaking of, I don't have any aggressive expansion with Catholic nation because I've only been attacking Orthodox and Muslims. So actually, maybe I should attack the Swedes and the Muscovites at the same time. Let's relocate our troops. Let's go, everybody go into the north. We're going to be having 2 big wars here in order to bring peace and prosperity to these lands. Clearly that's why we're having these wars, for the sake of Pisius Maximus. All right, which ones? There you go, this guy, 30 years old, plus 2, 50% cheaper. Always welcome, boys, always welcome, of course. There's also a few missions here that we want to get done, which will significantly improve our situation. We've done the Purple Phoenix previously once we've taken over Constantinople, and we've liberated really Constantinople actually, and that allowed us to create the Byzantines as our vassal, and it also made them Catholic. We got a few more missions here, like develop Dansk a little bit, and then we get the particular event to help this particular area. Livonian land, same. We got to make sure that we take out Riga, and then we get even more trade power in this particular node. Right now my main trade node is the Polish node, which is really not good, so I'm gonna be switching over to the the Baltic node because it's a lot easier for me to filter in all of my trade into the Baltic, or even the Novgorod node. Actually, probably the Novgorod one's better now that I think about it, because it's easier to get a hold of the Novgorod node. Once we got just a few more provinces from Muscovy, we essentially have all of it, right? And after just 35 days, we took that. That's quite a few provinces. We're canceling the course from the Great Horde. We don't need to, but I'm still doing it because I want to. I'm one of those guys that really does not enjoy cores of other nations on my lands at all. Another big deal right now is the fact that half of our country is essentially Orthodox, and I want to stay Catholic because Catholic is probably the strongest religion with the 1.35 DLC, or even with the 1.34 one for that matter. But yeah, we need to change all of this and make it all Catholic so we take full advantage of all of these provinces into the east, right? Oh dang, we have a lot of nations we could diplo-vassalize. What? We could diplo-vassalize Saluzzo in Italy. That is so far from us. That is actually impressive that we can do that. Economic base compared to them, military power, difference in government, and diplo reputation. That is actually insane because that negates the 61 malus from distance between borders. Mind-blowing, honestly. No, literally as I was talking about him, Nikolaus decided to pass away. So we got to get one of those not so Gucci boys now. Yeah, this guy's not too bad though. He's actually not too bad. And the best part is that we can use him to more quickly convert the provinces over here to Catholicism, right? So double win, I guess. You know what? I'm actually going to make Stettin a diplo-vassal simply because Stettin is allied to the Swedes, and by me making them a diplo-vassal, I also get a little bit more trade power in the Baltic node, or sorry, not yet the Baltic, the Lubeck node, because they've got the province of Stettin, which is not too bad. 24 trade power is really not bad at all, especially since we're not doing anything for it. We're essentially just improving relations, and that's pretty much it, you know? Oh, traveling minster. You know what? Let's go to 3 stability since we got that traveling minster. Might as well min-max a Schnapple dupes a little bit, eh? All right, let's check this out. Almost there. How far are we from getting these guys that are diplo vassal? Let's send them a gift too. We have not sent them a gift yet. There you go. 75 ducats well spent. We can also proclaim, guarantee them, offer them military access, so we should have enough to get up to 190 relations. I would scornfully insult one of their rivals, but both of their rivals are actually transferring trade power to me, so I don't want to mess up my relations with nations that are literally giving me free stuff. Wait a second. I just noticed these boys don't have any alliances. Let's attack them. I'm gonna attack them before they get any alliances, right? Even though my troops are basically really far away. 15,000 should be enough to handle them, and I don't think they're gonna do too much damage by the time that I get there. And there you go, boys. 105, 90 against absolutely schnobodobs. All right, let's see. Stettin, give me your trade power. Thank you very much. You're the best. And now we're gonna attack your former ally of Zvidon. Zvidon is actually allied to Bremen. Bremen is surprisingly good in this run. They've got 4 really good provinces and they have a pretty strong economy. So I might be interested in some Bremeni lands later down the line. Let's see. Until that point though, we're not doing nothing against them for now. We're just going to be taking the fortifications of little old Zvidon over here. Let's send all of our cannons over there as well. So this way we take these forts a little bit faster. Keeping these guys here since we're going to be attacking the Muscovites with them. And the Muscovy doesn't have any alliances. Truces should be done in a few months to November. Let's go up to max land force limit so we don't need to bring the units from Albania all the way north. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? Oh, my vast. Oh, you know what? Let's bring these boys back. These guys must be so pissed right now. They must be like, oh, you telling us to go south, not to go north, now to go south and north again. What is going on here, sir? Well, boys, you see, the thing is, I forgot that I have the PUs that can help me out there. So, yeah. That's about it. Not yet finished recruiting those boys, but it's fine. Let's see, where is Kashin? Kashin chin, Kashin chin, dun 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 dun. Where's my artillery at? Where's my artillery at? Where's my artillery? Artillery at? Let's make sure we cut that out of the final edit. Thank you very much, bro. You don't want people to think I'm completely deranged. Just the minimum amount of derangedness is what we're we're looking for here. We must not let them know the truth, okay? They must never learn this information. I'm basically walking through these lands as if I own them, because I will own them soon, boys. Also, speaking of OP special units, look at these hussars here. Look at my hussars. +1 cav shock, +50 morale damage. I'm not gonna bullshit you guys. The morale damage is essentially insanely overpowered. Like, if I have an army with just these bad boys here, I mean all of the bad boys that I can recruit in one army, and I engage an enemy main army, I crush their morale so fast, it's ridiculous. I'll show you guys in this campaign. Probably not in this war, because Russia doesn't have much. They only have like 17,000 units left. Actually, do they have? Oh no, they got 30,000. Maybe we can have a battle with them. Let's see. The real question though is, where is Svidon's troops? Because I'm not seeing them anywhere around here, and they got a good 26k somewhere, just probably hiding away. All Gucci though, taking it step by step, taking the forts, making sure that you know, I got the forts for the war score, especially since the war target is one of the forts, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like the trade power that we're getting from Bremen is significantly more important than even the provinces we're taking from the Swedes, really. Bremen does provide, boys. Bremen provides. Bremen is really just life here, okay? Just don't tell Germans. They will all move to Bremen afterwards, and it's gonna get overcrowded. We don't want Bremen to get overcrowded, do we now? No, I'm wondering now, did I ever do a Bremen campaign? I'm not sure if I ever did a Bremen campaign. Bremen's actually surprisingly good. Like, location-wise, there's some role-playing ideas I could do as Bremen too, like, you know, basically a trade republic, really. Similar to what would a Hamburg or a Lübeck run would be. As expected, though, the Russian troops have significantly ignored me, and that's fine. Don't really care about it too much. Let's see what we can take here. So, I would go for something like this. I think this is all in the trade node, right? Yes, and then we have 3 more provinces in the trade node we can get in the next war. Okay, so that means we gotta get at least 96% war score. We probably don't even need to fight any battles for that, realistically speaking, since we'll eventually have all of their country occupied, and by eventually I mean really, really fast, actually. But I do want to fight battles. Let's go ahead and attack them, since we want to get some of that juicy arme traditionos. Si, senor. All right, look at that. We stack wipe their army for 2 reasons. First off, we also have Streltsy, and we got our winged hussars special units in this army, and we also outnumbered them, right? There's a few reasons. We had a lot of artillery too, 6 pieces. The point is that they have no more army left. I think after we take this fort, we should be able to enforce our demands too. Very, very sure we can. Wait a second. We can get admin tech 10 already? Hell yeah, boys. Let's get it. Means we got our 3rd idea set unlocked. Now, it depends. What do we want to go for? Should we go for admin ideas, which means together with influence ideas, we get an extra diplo annexation cost minus 15%, and then we would be able to integrate our PUs super fast once we fully unlocked all of the ideas here, and we get some core creation costs as well. You know what? Screw it. I'm going for that. I am so going for that. You know what this means, guys, right? I mean, realistically, you only go for this if you're gonna be making a little bit of a world conquest, which may or may not happen here. Who's to say? Who's to say? Brother, are you kidding me? 64% and you still haven't fallen, bro? I mean, at this point, you're just being mean to me, aren't you? You're literally just being mean to me. All right, 100%. We got all we needed, and a Bumasnokog, which is a different type. It's not like Buyasnokos. Don't confuse it, please. We can go back with our units, focus on Zeshvidons. Not gonna rush the war with the Svidons, though, because I need to core all of this schnapps up, and I don't really have even the admin points to core that up, since I've just teched up, didn't I? We also managed to get 15% diplo annexation cost reduction from our same parliament, or whatever you want to call it, and we also got another 10% reduction from the papal legate. Speaking of, I probably should take the forgive usury as well, and maybe invest a little bit more towards becoming the next papal controller. Fingers crossed we get it. That would be a pretty big deal for us. 13%, equal with the Castilians apparently and the French. So let's see who gets it. Now, after this war is over, I will start with the integration of Bohemia, which is smaller than Hungary, and then afterwards I'll of course be doing the Hungarians too. Or actually, maybe I should do Astrakhan first, so I have a border with Kazan, because I kind of forgot to take the province of Samara, so I can have that border with Kazan. I literally was thinking about it the whole time, and I forgot. You know, I was wondering what exactly is missing in my run, and I just realized there is no Protestant Reformation yet. I mean, we literally don't have that, and our reform desire is 113%. I feel like some people with the 113% should be going Protestant by now, boys. Just an opinion. Just a freaking opinion. It's kind of nasty, though, because it's also cucking me from stuff. I need the next age to come, the sooner the better, since that's when the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth shines. The 16th and 17th centuries, even historically having been the centuries in which the Commonwealth dominated the European landscape, Central and Eastern Europe being essentially its playground, up until the point when the Muscovites, that later on became the Tsardom of Russia, pretty much, yeah, they crushed the Commonwealth together with some other boyos like the Swedes and the Prussians and the Austrians, and they made mincemeat out of them. But hey, for a while, the Commonwealth absolutely was glorious. Speaking of glorious, let's attack these boys too now, so we can get... Wait, what? They're transferring trade power? Okay, let's cancel that. Wait, actually, can we diplo-vassalize them? We cannot. No, it's fine. I don't mind attacking them. I need to get this as a province anyway for my mission. Guys, I'm absolutely adoring this. Astrakon's not a small nation, but because of all the bonuses that we have, we're gonna integrate them in 1.5 years. Bro, 128 to integrate a nation that is freaking massive. I'm loving the bonuses that we get right now. And after we get full admin and we get the policy for the extra 15% diplo annexation cost reduction, it's gonna be insane. That's when we're gonna do Bohemia and Hungary, I guess. Let's see. Riga's in the bag, but we still have to siege down Lubeck, which apparently my vassals are doing, so that's cool. Let's go. Astrakon's been integrato as well now. Maybe we could do Bohemia later. Yeah, why not? I'm honestly just curious to see how long it would take to integrate Bohemia considering their size and everything, right? So let's do the peace deal now. We're gonna go, of course, for the trade power from Hamburg, I guess. We could take the trade power, a little bit of the money too, and maybe make them cancel some of their alliances. Sure, why not? There you go. Now let's go ahead and fully annex Zerigons. Boom shakalokos. 7 aggressive expansion only, basically nothing. Wait, do they have claims? Oh, dude, they had claims on... What? What? Why the hell does Riga have claims on the entirety of the Livonians and the entirety of the Teutons? Is that from one of their missions I forgot about? I guess it is. They did get a proper mission tree in the Lions of the North that honestly made Riga one of my personal favorite nations to play as, especially when I'm playing Toll, of course. Because you guys know me. I love to play Toll, of course. I love to always play Toll. And it's only 8 years. Bro, no freaking way. It only takes 736 to integrate Bohemia. Bro, that is actually insane. Legitimately insane considering they've been deving like crazy too. They improved Prague alone 10 freaking times. We're talking about 240 development in 8 years. Holy snaps. I love these easy agendas where you just got to develop a province a little bit and then you get insanely high amounts of monies. It's just like, it feels like free money right there. Ottoman is just casually bullying a jam over here together with Transoxiana. I'm assuming they will eventually ally. They're not yet allies, but this is one of the most cursed alliances, especially when you're playing in this particular area, and I see it happen way too often. Need to rush with that war. Let's see when the truce is done in December of this year. Hails to the yeah, boys. Let's go. We need to get a counter for the amount of times that this event happens. This triggered like 3 times already in this campaign alone, and it's giving me tons of manpower, so I'm super happy this event exists and that it's, you know, it's basically a very, very Polish event overall. Holy mother, that general is insane, my dude. Which begs the question, if we have almost 90 army tradition, why the hell did I get Christoph over here, who's absolutely incompetent earlier? Let me try and re-roll that. There you go, that's way better. Okay, let's get rid of some of these horrible generals in that case. Like Petras sucks PP and Christoph sucks PP. Let's get somebody else. Oh my lord, way better, boys. Way freaking better. Now we can actually fight this war and win without too many casualties, eh boys, eh? Alright lads, it's time to take back our rightful claims here, so let's go ahead and take back the cores of our beloved vassal first. Let's go with Atina as the main war target, and we're gonna call in surprisingly Brandenburg because they're Chad lords and they want to actually join us. Not gonna say no to that, of course. Gonna rush for all of these provinces quick before they realize what's even happening, and let's do the same actually. Carpathia Sigicus for Bulgaria, and of course for what's left of Bosnia too. Now I'm pretty sure that their troops are mainly over here in Persia, but they likely will make a quick peace deal with the Persians as soon as they realize what's what's actually going on, that we've essentially attacked them as soon as the truce was over, right? There you go. I wasn't wrong. Their troops are mostly on the eastern bit, so we should be able to get all of the Balkans and then move into the Anatolian parts. I'm curious what I can take in this war now. So, of course, I'm going to give back all of my Byzantine cores. That is the main thing right now. But I'm also going to take Avlova, and I'll take all of the Bosnian parts, so we have nice pretty borders really. Taking Silestre, and I will try to make Bulgarian rebels appear in the hopes that Bulgaria is going to become an independent nation, since the Ottomans will not have the units to fight a rebellion here, and this way I don't need to take aggressive expansion for those lands afterwards, because I also don't want to release Bulgaria, to be fair. Maybe take the rest of Crimea and a little bit here, and that's pretty much it. We will have to do a next war afterwards to get essentially what's in the Caucasus. I want to have pretty borders, so next war we're going to get everything all the way up to the mountain range, and maybe even establish a little bit of a foothold in Kocheli, Biga, and so actually maybe we can do that in this war. I really know the AI so well. Check it out. They did peace out Jam as soon as I declared on them, and guess what else? They recruited an extra 20,000 units to fight me, so we're going to be in for a fight over here. We're pretty much actually even. Well, not really even. We got a lot more infantry than they do, but it's close. It's definitely close, boys. So I gotta be careful. I gotta make sure that my troops are close together and I don't get my army stack wiped, because it's gonna be really hard to replace these units if I do get them destroyed. We're gonna try to take the fortifications over here, though, that being said, and I'm gonna wait till the rest of my army arrives in the Caucasus, and then I'm gonna push over. Right now I'm keeping my units in the hills, because if I do get attacked in the hills, I get the -1 dice roll for attacker, so I get a bigger chance of actually winning that engagement against the Ottomans. Same goes for over here, since this is a march, they still get -1 dice roll for attacker, right? Unfortunately, Shirvan, if we do get attacked, it's on their terms because it's their fort, so I might have to pull back. Let's see what happens. Worst part is I do not have much of a fleet for obvious reasons, since I don't have many sea tiles and I don't really focus on my fleet too much. And what I have is just light ships, so I'm just gonna have to go around the Black Sea continuously to fight these battles. Cannot really transfer my units over from Constantinople to Kocheli directly, which sucks, but it is what it is. The pain of playing as a mostly land block nation, not land Chad nation, I could say, right? Okay, seriously. I had that whole chat about not being able to cross over here. Can someone actually explain to me how the fuck did Brandenburg manage to cross over here, considering that the Ottomans have both the strait and the freaking land tiles? What? Brother. What? I mean, thank you, Brandenburg, but also, fuck the AI for always cheating in this freaking game. Are you kidding me, man? What the hell, bro? It's not fair. Play by the same freaking rules we play. Alright, let's push over Tbilisi, everything else in here. Let's take the forts, boys. Let's take the forts. I kind of want to prioritize taking Hudavendigar so I can have a foothold. They built a fortification here. Pretty surprised the AI did that. They don't start with that fort over there, so good to see the AI is properly managing the countries, I guess. I don't know. Okay, this is actually crazy. I got half the amount of troops the Ottomans have, and I'm actually freaking winning. If I had just a few more units... Wait, maybe I actually win this. If I win this battle against the Ottomans with significantly less units, that is just ridiculous. No, I didn't win that. I was super close, though. I was so freaking close, though. If I had like 5,000 units more, I would have won that. That is insane how strong we are right now. Let me check the army comparison here. So we got 5 morale. They got 3.4. Oh my lord, that is a massive deal there, boys. That is an actual massive deal. They do have less army tradition as well. Only 50%. We got 94%. So that makes a huge difference there. Oh, snaps. I didn't even pay attention. Sorry. Yeah, they got 21% on that, which in AI terms means that they pretty much got that fortification or not. Okay, I'm just pleasantly surprised by a lot of things in this run. I'm not going to try and jinx it because, you know, bad snap's going to happen. We got Protestant Reformation. Where the fuck is it? It's here. It's here. Fuck yeah. All right, now we just got to wait for 120 months until we get the age of Reformationus. Carpeticus Turcicus. That's a magic trick, by the way. I learned from Harry Potter and the Ottoman salesman. And this is the result, essentially. As soon as you say Carpeticus Turcicus, you instantly carpet siege the Ottoman Empire. It's just, it's one of those old magic tricks, you know what I mean? It basically just predates written hip story. Hold up a second. The Aeolate of the Persians are giving up. Can I cancel them from being a vassal of the Aeolate of the Ottomans? Oh my god, dude. What? I essentially can make them disappear. Why is this so cheap? That's gotta be... I think the devs, they just didn't think about this, did they? There you go. Well, that's an exploit, isn't it, right there? Yep, that is indeed an exploit. Do I have any of their cores? I do not. I'm 100% sure I can diplo-vassalize these guys. Let's see. They don't have many cores left, though. Yeah, they're not worth it. Yeah, that sucks. I was expecting them to have a lot more cores in this area, not gonna lie. And of course, they took Constantinople in 100 days. I'm going up to 71% to take Ankara, because that's just how it goes. You think you're equal to the AI? Well, you're wrong. I know we passed that point where I made the stupid joke about Harry Potter and the prisoner of Astrakhan. Joke's not over, boys. Get it? Harry Potter and the prisoner of Astrakhan? Cause we got Astrakhan? Nobody? Really? I know it's a stupid joke, but I'm still thinking about it. Like, imagine, what would Harry Potter be like with the Middle Eastern setting and everybody's got like weird mustaches and it's actually prisoners being sent to Astrakhan? Oh, I'd watch that. I totally would watch that, man. And I mean, it's not like we're gonna get only one fortification go up to 80 something. Mr. Baghdad or whatever the schnapps this is here is gonna go also to 78% because it's not like cannons actually matter when we're fighting the Ottomans, do they? This guy is also a 2 siege general. You would expect that to matter too, but no, what the fuck? Why would you do this? Why, Commonwealth? I mean, Bohemia, why would you do that to me, bro? Oh my god, you scumbags, you actually gave me 100 devastation here. Oh, I hate you so much right now, Bohemian bastards. Guess now I know what it feels like to be on the receiving end of that particular event triggering, I guess, you know. Now explain to me how the Ottoman Empire is still functioning. We've essentially occupied almost all of it and they're still not giving up and they still have 16,000 units just running around pretending as if every single province they have is not occupied by us. Come on, Anabolu, you need to fall. Please don't go to 100% again. Ta-da-da-da-din. I don't know what song that is. It's just, I know the core, I mean, not chorus. What is this? The humming version of it? It's like, it happens in my mind. Are you kidding me? 71% again? Bro, come on. 1 fort. Can you fall at 21% at least? Please. And let's see what's going on here, boys. We need to embrace this, don't we? Yeah, I think it's about time we do. Wait, what? We need one more? Oh, no. Considering I actually have a few loans, maybe I should get some money from the Ottomans. Yep, maybe I should get some money. So let's say take as much as we can plus all of the Balkans and nothing else, really. I'd say that's a fairly fair deal. And that 1700 is essentially just the money that I used for adopting Renaissance, right? So we can pay back those loans now. Let's go. Where's the 3.7 percenters? There you go. All right, so we just have the 1 percenters, which are very outdated. We probably should pay those off as well anytime soon. Now, few years, we gotta fix our economy a little bit, and we gotta change our units. We gotta go to the border with the Muscovites. Truce is over again in a few moments. We gotta be ready for that historic moment of biting into the Muscovites yet again. And we also can do a little bit of biting into Kazan whilst we're at it. Only 4 freaking years to annex the Byzantines. Dude, holy shit, this is powerful, man. I'm loving this run so much. I'm absolutely loving this run. Let's go ahead and click this button here. So we now got some permanent claims on the Pomeranian lands. We don't care about it too much. We can diplo-vassalize Volgas too if we wanted to, but we're not gonna because we don't care about it at all, really. And now we want to see what this does. Duchy of Pomerania. Actually, hold up a second. I just realized by owning this stuff, we can make these provinces Polish. So clicking this mission means that we get less army professionalism, reduction for hiring mercenaries for 20 years, and both of the regions become Polish and get 1 manpower. That's not too bad, man. That's really not too bad. Maybe we should diplo-vassalize these guys then. I'm actually thinking of dismantling the HRE. I have really great relations with all of the electors. I just cannot seem to get a way of attacking Hesse though, which is the emperor right now. So I don't know what to do, man. And even their allies, they're very far away from me. It's literally impossible for me to get oh, actually, I could get claims next to claims. But that would take so long though. We would need to get Sternberg, Berlin, Potsdam, Wittenberg, Leipzig, Erfurt, Niederhesse. Nah, it's too much of a hassle. Screw it. I guess that's the saving grace for the for the HRE. The fact that Hesse became the emperor. Excellent choice for them, I guess. Oh, Brandenburg. That is not very nice of you, sir. That's really not nice of you. I'm joining, but I don't know if I'm actually gonna help, though. Let's see. You got 15,000 units. You look like you can handle yourself against Volgast, who's got 5,000 only. You're basically a bully right now, Brandenburg. Can you just stop this aggressive expansion and be peaceful like we are? Alright, now for our tier 5 government reform, we're gonna go for the Cossack registry, which gives us an extra 10% special unit force limit and max privileges for Cossacks. That means that now we can recruit more of our unique units. So that's just really powerful, okay? You know how badass these bad boys over here are? They're the baddest of the baddest, okay? Also, I just realized I forgot to actually establish the Cossacks regiment. So, yeah, now we can also recruit the Cossakias boyos. Let's get some Cossack infantry in the house here. Replace some of that regular infantry we got. Nice. And honestly, I'm getting Cossack infantry instead of Cossack cavalry because I don't want to mix in my hussars with the Cossacks when it comes to cavalry units because they would have the same color, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, it's almost the same color. Hey, boys, check out what I just did here. I mixed in Cossack regiments that offer shock damage plus 15% with Streltsy units that offer land fire damage increase and receive the reduction, and I mixed in also the cav shock and morale damage boost from the winged hussars with regular cannons. This army here is going to crush everything in its path. I'm so excited to try it. Let's attack the Muscovites again. Border friction. What? This game is freaking insane, boys. 75% aggressive expansion for taking lands now. So that means we can go and take pretty much all of this freaking schnapps here for close to freaking nothing, boys. For close to freaking nothing. Yeah, we're gonna do this so nobody else can attack Muscovy and then we can take the rest in the next war against them. What the fuck did you just do, Brandenburg? They gave me a... Cannot believe they just did this. Now I cannot diplo-vassalize them, and it also pissed off the entirety of the HRE, didn't it? Not so much, but still like 18 aggressive expansion. Bro, why would you do that, Brandon? Oh my god, I hate joining AI war. You know what? I'm not joining any more of your freaking wars. You're timed out, Brandenburg. You're absolutely timed out right now. And now somebody please explain what the hell is Great Britain's army doing in freaking Gotland? What? The British conquest of the... Oh, okay. They want to take the Faroe Islands. Right, okay. I see what's up. Why is Scotland still alive in the Isle of Man? That's another important question. I am very much so interested to see how fast we're going to wipe out this army. All right, so we got 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7. 7 seconds to kill them off. All right, they didn't get wiped out, though. That's interesting. I'm a little bit disappointed. I was kind of hoping that this army is going to completely wipe out the Muscovites in like 2 seconds. Honestly, that's what I was thinking. I mean, they still did amazing, but I feel like they can do better. I know they can do better. All right, time for round 2, Electric Boogaloo. This time we're fighting in the forest, and it should be a little bit more impressive because they got the high ground. They got -2 dice roll for attacker, and we stack wiped them, even though they had more troops, and we only lost 1,700. Oh my god, this is what I'm talking about. This is how good, how badass this freaking army is, boys. They are... I'm gonna give them a superhero name. I'm gonna call them the Basement Dwellers. It's a proper EU4 name. That sounds so cool too, by the way. The Basement Dwellers. That's just all the cool kids call themselves the Basement Dwellers. Now, yeah, let's do that piece deal. Honey, na 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 na. I also don't want to have like really ugly borders, so... maybe something like this. That looks way better than the other one. Nobody cares, of course. Why would they care about a little old Muscovy? And we got 93 overextension. Holy mother of God. Okay, that's it's a little bit of overextension, let's say. Now, boys, if you enjoyed this run and you want to see the continuation of the Commonwealth saga, you know what you need to do. And hey, until the next time, check out this awesome France run. And I want to give a massive thank you to all of my patrons, channel members, and Twitch subscribers. I would not be able to do this without all your support.